My name is Buba Galadima, the National Chairman of the Reformed APC and spokesperson PDP Presidential Campaign Council. I want to draw the attention of countrymen to some unscrupulous religious leaders who are trying to fan the embers of hatred among the foremost presidential candidates, namely Alhaji Atiku Abubakar and General Muhammadu Buhari. They are Muslim clergymen. They are likely to go and do hate preaching in various mosques on Friday because we've got an intelligence report. They've already started saying that even though there are two Muslims running for the election in this country, one Muslim is better than the other. Nobody knows who is closer to God except God himself. Where were these clergymen in 2015 when Jonathan, a Christian, was running against Buhari, a Muslim, and they went and took 600 million naira from Jonathan's government? They are afraid that if the man wins and they do not support him, he's likely to arraign them before courts of law for taking the Suki money, which they used to establish a radio station and a television station. Everybody knows them. We know how much money was given to them now. They should be careful, and that whenever any of them starts talking, they should be told in clear terms, without equivocation, that they are a fraud. A vote for the other candidate is a vote for the unseen hands that are being called the cabal who run the country. Vote for a candidate that is healthy, that is alert, that is intelligent. Nigeria needs an experienced hand. Nigeria needs a trusted leader that can carry the nation along, a leader that can generate employment in the country. And this, in my view, is Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. As you know, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar is a businessman, and as I speak to you today, on his personal payroll, he has over 52,000 Nigerians. Therefore, you who have not yet decided, vote for a candidate that you are sure has the capacity of running the affairs of our great country. A candidate that you should be proud of, that is eloquent, that is intelligent, that can stand before the United Nations, that can stand before the African Union and expose the potentials of Nigeria. On February 16th, all of you voters, whether decided or undecided, you must come out in your numbers early enough and queue up, because what is happening now is that we have what is called curves. Curves means continuous accreditation and voting system, which means you come, you are accredited and you vote. When you vote, remain steadfast, remain at the vicinity of the voting area until voting is formally closed. And they check the card reader that the electoral officer must say and announce openly that this number of people have so far voted in this polling unit, and let him enumerate that the number of people who have voted, and all the agents of all the political parties must append their signature to that form. After doing that, remain vigilant, remain around the counting area where the votes are sorted out and the votes are counted. Make sure that all the votes that are counted are recorded and all our agents sign their signature. Don't just go away because the man has announced that PDP out of 200 had scored 199. Because these dubious people will come back and change all the figures, maybe write the 199 for another political party. So you must make sure and ensure that your vote not only counts, but is sent correctly to the coalition center from the polling booth to the ward level, and from the ward level to the local government level, and from the local government level to the national level. This is why we urge all our agents and all our supporters not to ever leave the polling area until all these formalities were done according to the law as in the guidelines of INEC. In fact, it should be noted that no official of government should ever come to any polling unit with a security man to intimidate or threaten people. You know, they are not banking on the people to win elections. They are banking on manipulating the system and make self-help. This should never be allowed to happen. And that is why your alertness at this time is most important. You have only 1 day out of 365 times 4 days that a government will be in place in Nigeria. Please, please, I urge you to remain and make sure that all the processes are done correctly and according to law and guidelines of INEC.